So, first of all, thank you for being here and making time for me.
Thank you for making me a part of your assignments. Well, to start off, I just want to say that I am a business analyst that works for the company Total Energies. I also lived in England for 10 months to actually continue my work there for my company. Normally, I work in Brussels. So this was an amazing opportunity for me to travel to England for a few months. According to my boss, the reason why I had to travel to England was because of my unique skill set that was highly in demand in England, highly requested. So this also made me learn a little bit more about the business culture of England, which I found quite different than the one in Belgium. What I can say more about the lifestyle, for example, is that it's quite expensive, something that I didn't really expect from the country. Also, once you go to the stores or to restaurants, it was always a shock for me. So the lifestyle there was not something I was used to. So when I came back to Belgium, I started to appreciate things a little bit more. So this is actually something that I want to tell you that does not really have to do with the work, but just more about the lifestyle there.
So, first of all, like, why did you really choose England above other countries?
The reason why I choose to work 10 months in England is because I had the opportunity to work with people from many different ethnicities, backgrounds. Normally, Belgians generally enjoy an effective work-life balance, so they rather, work than, rather work a lot than do other things that might seem fun. In England, it's actually the total opposite. I just feel like I need to be in a different environment to see different people, to do something about my language skills and learn other people that might bring me further in life. So for me, I really saw this as a great opportunity, and I'm very happy that I made the decision to do this.
So, before this, you told me like you're a business analyst. Why did you choose for a job?
Well, actually, once I graduated, I had many options to do. So I decided to become a business analyst. When I applied the first time, they did not give me this vacant. So I actually applied to become more in the marketing department, but at the end, I ended up being a business analyst. So this is not just something that you get immediately, you start to build up. And one of the main reasons that I also accepted this is because I saw more a direct relationship between my efforts and the company's successes. And I really saw that I was improving the company's value. So that's one of the reasons why I choose to.
It's really something you wanted to do, or is it?
I got this as an opportunity, and it's not something that you get immediately. So this is something that you have to take once you get it. It's not something that I didn't make the decision to get this immediately. So
Okay.
it was not like a vacant that I had to choose to become a business analyst. As I told you, you start very small and then you build your way up.
Yeah, I understand. So, the next question is, what set you apart from other business analysts?
I think I am different than the rest because of my skills. My management skills are very list. I try to focus a lot on my skills. So I'm not gonna say I want to be better than the rest, but I still put a lot of effort and time in my decisions and the knowledge that I have. It doesn't really matter that I graduated maybe years ago. I still continue to learn and see what differences are in the companies and outside the company. So I most of the time my management skills I think make me very different than the rest of the business analysts that are at the moment.
So, and your colleagues, how are your colleagues in England? Like, did you have a nice relationship with them, or did you just work more individual?
My relationship with the colleagues in England, for as far as I can remember, they are very trustful, so I can really trust them. I was more open with them. The difference between them and the Belgian colleagues is that they give me more opportunity to talk to them. So they always made me feel a little bit appreciated, if that sounds okay. So they always treat me with respect and really make you feel that you're worth something and they appreciate your value. So, based on my work experience with them, they are amazing people to work with, and I would really recommend everyone to go to England.
So when if you guys achieve something, did you do something, or was it just like good job and to the next achievement?
Once we achieve something, as I told you, I didn't really work there a long time, a lot. It was just 10 months. But for example, when someone did something good, I remember that we had a group message, so it's through email, and the person that does something special or unique that we think is good for the company, this person gets an appreciation because of his work. So we don't really celebrate it just because we don't really have that time to. So we are not going to celebrate every individual apart. We try to do something big. And as far as I know, every year they organize it's a small party for people that for the staff that work there, but I was not involved because I only had to work 10 months, so I did not really make a part of the party. So
Yeah,
that's also a way.
yeah, I understand. I really do. So if a worker had a lot of work, a colleague, would you, as a colleague, also help him, or?
Of course I would. As I told you, I was there to improve the company and see where the company can go in a few years. um, they If someone needed me there or someone from another department, for example, we the people that are in Belgium, I do have to say that the people that work in the company in Belgium are very highly skilled. So you can definitely see that they only pick people based on their skills, not just on their degrees. And I think in England that was quite the opposite. They really focus just on degrees. You have your bachelor or your master, so you can get in, but they don't really take care of. They don't really look after the fact that these people are definitely aware of the things that they know. So that's something that I realized as well. But if someone asks me to help them, I'm more than glad to do that, especially with the skills that I haven't thought in Belgium. So that was something that I would have done with no discussion.
So in that case, like, in what way is reputation then important? Because I think that your professional achievements really say something about the person in question.
My reputation says a lot of me and my company. That actually describes my work as well. I think if your reputation got ruined, it's going to take you a few years to build that up, because you're not just born with a reputation. You build your way up to deserve the reputation that you should have. And for example, my reputation, I did work hard for it. And I am aware if I ruined it one time or did something out of the things that I have to do, I'll really have to feel the pain after that, because every employee's reputation actually means a lot in the company. That's what makes people respect you. That's what makes people trust you.
So, in the last question, like at the end, did you really enjoy the country? Is it like you expected it, or was it better?
I enjoyed the company. I enjoyed the stuff that worked there. The country is it's very beautiful. It's unbelievable. It's something that I would recommend everyone to go there. But as I'm glad that I only did it for 10 months. 10 months was more than enough. I felt like sometimes I do kind of miss it, but I think if I stayed there a little bit longer, I would have not had that feeling, and I would have wanted. I really would have been like, oh, I want to go back to my country. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think not for a long period, just for a short period.
So these were all the good questions. Again, thank you for being here, and
You're welcome. Thank you for making me a part of the assignment. I'm really happy to be here and to help you with your assignment. If you have any more questions or you need some advice from someone who already is trying to build their employee work life, you can always contact me, and I hope you make the best out of it.
of course I will. Thank you.